You're right team, how's it going? Welcome to today's video. As you can most probably tell by the title of the video, today I'm going to attempt a marathon of £36 and I'm aiming for sub 4 hours. I haven't trained for this, I've just done my everyday standard training. I've not been training for a marathon for a few months now because the last marathon got postponed, and yesterday with a mate I decided to just run a marathon. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So what we do is we just check the weight, I'll do a bit of a warm up and then we're going to go in, set up my headphones because it's going to be about 4 hours of exercise, so make sure I'm nice and prepped. So let's get into the weight then to make sure I'm definitely not cheating. This was weighed literally about half hour ago, but let's prove it to you. I hope this actually comes in. Let's be awkward if it doesn't. So we're bang on there, happy with that. So I'd like to thank today's sponsors of today's video, which is Aftershokz. Today I'm using the Aeropex, the newest set of headphones that they've got out today. The reason I chose to work with Aftershokz is just because how good the headphones are. First of all is just the hygiene. They have a great fit, but the biggest thing is just safety for me. I'm always out running on the road, and because they don't sit within my ear, I can hear the music perfectly, but the biggest thing is I've got full situational awareness and I can hear everything that's going on around me as my ears aren't clogged up. But more to come on this later on in the video. So here we go, 26.2 miles, carrying £36, aiming for sub 4 hours. Haven't trained for it, let's see what happens. Yeah, so just want to talk about the headphones quickly. So they're Aftershokz, these are the Aeropex. You can get them through the link in the description. But keep an eye on my Instagram, I will be doing a giveaway for one set. I've had them on now for 2 hours. I can hear everything perfectly fine. I can talk to you, still hear music. I've got full situational awareness. Basically they just work by vibrating on your jawbone. It saves on hygiene. And the reason I got the Aeropex is because they're IP67 waterproof as well, so they're perfect because I train in all weather. So for me so far, they're literally perfect, they're so comfortable. Yeah, 10 out of 10 so far.
2 simple words makes all the difference in the world. And that's what I've heard, that's what I believe. Maybe it's you.
So about 8.5 hours in, hasn't gone to plan as of yet, but we ain't giving up. You know, had severe cramp. But bearing in mind I'm doing this without practice. I was injured at the beginning of the year, so I couldn't even lift a kilo, let alone 15 kilos and put it on my back. So I'm just going to keep pushing, see where we're at the 4 hour mark.
It's just words, it's just words. Words. Staying friends is so demanding. No misunderstanding.
Let's start. Just over a third of the way, well about a third of the way in and we've got cramp. That's what happens when you do this without practice after having an injury.
just words, it's just words. Words, words, words. And it's just words. And it's just words. It's just words. Words, words, words.
This brings us on to the headphones. So, like I said, these are from Aftershokz. There's a link in the description if you want to go and check them out. I highly recommend it. Come in a nice smart box, as you can see. And then you open it up. So, there's your headphones there. They are so light, it's absolutely ridiculous, with a titanium frame. And then in the box as well, comes with a very nice sort of like leather magnetic. Look at this, it's quite cool. There we go. Let's do that again. Hey! But do you know what I love about this? No other company I've ever seen do this. They give you two chargers. Two chargers. It's what we like to see. For some reason, it's just so much better. You can have one upstairs, one downstairs, one in your car, one in your bag. I don't know, but two just comes in so handy. And look, give us a thumbs up just for that. But they also do give you, because they obviously don't sit in your ear, like through bone conduction, they sit on your jawline. They give you earplugs, so if these basically are just your main headphones that you use and you only want to take one set away when you go on a plane or some sort of public transport, it's a bit noisy, and you don't need the full situation awareness, you can just put your earplugs in. So that's it. You can go and check them out, like I said in the link description. Make sure you give me a follow on Instagram because I will be doing a free giveaway. But yeah, highly recommend. Even just the box. You know, this magnetic case is just amazing, really good quality. The way they thought about giving you two chargers, the earplugs, the bone conduction with the full situational awareness, IP67 waterproof, so they're water resistant for you know, extreme sweat and a bit of weather when you go outside. Super light. I had them on for 4 hours and you just forget they're there. They are so light, they fit. They did not move once when running. They didn't move at all in the slightest. So I highly recommend getting yourself a set of them. I really do. So we're back in from the marathon attempt and it did not go as, I wouldn't say as planned because we didn't really plan it. It was all last minute, 4 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon. Let's go and run a marathon, carrying 36 pounds. Bearing in mind I've only carried weight twice, 3 times this year before that. And then on the Wednesday, 10 o'clock we set off. Yeah, it didn't go to plans. Am I upset? Yes. Am I bothered? Yes. Is it going to affect me? No, because I'm going to come out stronger. That's what we need to take away from this. So in my previous video, you would have seen we need to plan and prep for stuff, which we do. I just wanted to attempt this to see what happened, but we do need to plan and prep, okay? Specificity, individualized programs are key when it comes to big events like this or any sort of goal that you have. try and get a really good solid plan in place. I failed massively. It's the worst I've ever performed on any sort of speed march, loaded march, tab, yomp, whatever you want to call it. It is the worst I've ever performed. But considering I'd done my hand in, didn't train for like 6 weeks, slowly increased the running. I couldn't lift anything up, so I just didn't do any weight carrying anyway. I've done a bit of weight carrying once or twice. Went and put 36 pound on my back, and I got 15 miles in. From about mile 7, I had severe cramp. I have never got cramp from like at mile 7 in any sort of tab that I've done or run. And it just got worse. So for the next 9 miles, I couldn't stretch it out. I was having electrolytes, energy drinks, water, bananas, food, protein bars. I had a great breakfast that morning. I ate well the night before. I hydrated, and it just got worse to the point where my toes, all the way up to my hip flexors, my glutes, my hamstrings, my quads, my calves, the lot were just constantly cramping. The first 6 miles went really well. I was bang on. I did 6 miles in an hour. Half a mile off pace, but I was happy with that because I'd rather set off a little bit slower, and then I could have sprinted roughly towards the end. That was the plan, and I couldn't even do that because from mile 6, where I felt really good, hit mile 7, it just went completely Pete Tom. But that's life. That's what happens. We move on. I will come out stronger, smarter, and fitter from this. Learn from your mistakes, dissect it, analyze it, see where you went wrong, and then re-attack it. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will be attempting this again, so please click that subscription button to stay tuned for that, because I am definitely going to achieve this. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are, and I'll see you soon.